it. Welcome to Black Renaissance. I'm your host, Kristen Ayers. Please pitch us show ideas and see archives of these and other segments on Facebook.com/Black Renaissance KBCW TV. We've got a fantastic show for you today. We're going to start off with R&B and soul singer Will Hammond Jr. We'll also have a conversation with the executive director of San Francisco's Museum of the African Diaspora to get the scoop on what to expect from the museum's big revamp and reopening. We'll also listen in on the Oakland Interfaith Gospel Choir and check in with spoken word artist and poet Corey Page. But first off, let's welcome San Francisco's own R&B and soul singer Will Hammond here with his new album, Acoustic Electric,
That's
right?
Yeah,
the Love album. You call it the Love album.
The Love album. It's all about love.
Tell me about that. Why the Love album?
Well, I feel like there's a lot of pain going on in my life for a while, and I was writing a lot of like melancholy songs and sad songs. And actually, in high school, I was writing a lot of sad songs.
That's some of the best material, though,
yeah,
right?
Apathy. But this year, last summer when I wrote it, I decided, I'm going to write some really amazing love songs. And I kind of went back to that, so I call this the Love album.
Now, we said you're a San Francisco native, and you truly found your calling in music here in San Francisco. Tell me about growing up here and how you started out in the music scene here. Well,
a lot of people are annoyed by that because I always say, when I walk down the street, go, yo, this happened over here, and this happened over here. So I think part of the songwriting and how I developed as an artist came from stories, came from growing up in the city. In fact, one of the songs I wrote was called Days and Nights in the City. And it had to do with like really about the hustle and just like, when you're in San Francisco, you understand a lot of what the energy is here. That's why people come to San Francisco, because it's so beautiful. And so that sort of started my whole life of writing and developing.
And you had your first big success while you were still a student at San Francisco State, right?
Yeah,
as a writer.
Yeah, I was 19. We were just working on songs as a band, and one of the songs got, placed at KPIX, and the music director played it over the speakerphone to like 20 different labels, and we got picked up by Warner Brothers, and it was just like an overnight, like you've ever seen the 5 Heartbeats. It's like one of those things where
overnight success.
Overnight success, and you're like listening to your song on the radio. It was like that type of thing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And now you have your third album out, Acoustic Electric. Let's go ahead and listen in on a little bit of this sound, and you can kind of tell me what we're hearing and what we can expect from this album. Let's listen in.
I never knew how to love. I had no clue. To me, I saw you standing there magically.
Very soulful, very chill, very smooth. I like it.
Well, thank you.
Tell me a little bit about that song.
I'm not that chill, though. I look cool on the camera, but nah, I'm not. I'm a nerd.
Well, you got to be intense in order to get that kind of sound out there, Yeah.
Well,
is this what we can expect from this album?
Yeah, I mean, it's a mix of acoustic guitar, acoustic piano. There's some kind of beats behind it, but mostly I try to keep it as, fluid as possible. And I started working a lot on just sounds, just gathering, what is the sound of the album? And that's kind of like anybody, if you think about a Kanye record or think about a Ben Harper record, I think everybody's trying to find elements. And so I was trying to find what is the element of this album.
And there are definitely some influences in there from people who are icons to you.
Yeah, I mean, big time Stevie Wonder. There's a song called I Wish on the album, which is really I dedicate to Stevie Wonder, because that kind of set the pace of like, where is this going? And so somebody was saying there was no more protest songs, or like there's no more songs about what's going on.
Yeah,
and
no more political songs.
Yeah, I really wanted to tie in that with some of the themes as well.
Absolutely, the music that kind of fueled those movements back in the day.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
So Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, of course, and there's some current ones too. There's Ben Harper. There's a lot of folks who are trying to do some more kind of progressive stuff.
Well, I can't wait to hear the whole thing. I took a little listen to it. I loved it. I love what I heard there. For more information about Will Hammond Jr., you can go to willhammondjr.com. That's willhammondjr.com. We'll be back with more Black Renaissance right after this break.